Hello everybody, Ian Robson here. Welcome back to an episode of County Line. Alright, so it is late summer, and I was over here in the forestry area, and I just happened to notice that our charcoal fire starter factory is out of wood altogether. So we're going to go ahead and top this off. Shouldn't take too long here. I got the front loader still hanging out over here, so it's going to make our lives a bit easier. And then what we're going to do here is, I have wood already cut all over the place basically, so what I'm going to do is just pick up some of that stuff and drop it in our point here. Now, I still haven't planted any trees yet, which is something I probably should do at some point, because with the Seasons mod, the way it works is it takes 5 years for the trees to kind of fully mature, sort of thing. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get all these. No. Oh, maybe. There we go. Alright, let's close this. No. I wasn't sure if we're going to be able to get that last little bit there, but you do the best you can. Alright, there we go. That's fine. This is the longest I think you can make these particular trees here. So I think I have it set it to 8 meters, something like that. If it's, I can't remember the actual full length is, but it's pretty long. Alright, let's top this up over here. Shouldn't take too long. There we go. As you can see, I have a few pallets already just chilling out over there. Now that I've topped that up, we'll be able to hopefully top up the last little bits of them. So, hopefully, being the key words here, of course. As you can see, I still have the scorpionkin. I have not purchased that yet. Just been renting it for the time being. Hasn't really been necessary for me to buy it yet. It's a long-term rental. We'll call it that. It seems to be doing all right for us in the rental category, so that's why I haven't really bothered getting putting any more money into purchasing it so far. So there we go. That's 65,000. We'll get one more load here, and then I think we're going to progress time to the next day here, because there's not much else for me to do, I think, in this today. Admittedly, I haven't been keeping this thing running the whole time, just because I've been doing some other things here. Actually, what's kind of been happening is sometimes I'll remember to take the pallets off, sometimes I'll forget to take the pallets off. There we go. Can we get all these? Nice. I love when you can do that. Good, solid front loaders. A front loader full of wood there. Oops. Don't hit that. I need to take care of these stumps at some point again. Actually, a couple people suggested there was a... I think it was Liz suggested, or Country Gaming suggested a skid steer that had a really interesting stump grinder on it. I'll have to take a look at that again. Alright, that's probably the last load. Probably won't need much more than that anyways. Yeah, I see. There we go. So we'll leave that there for the time being. There you go. It's got 100,000 now, so this should start running soon. There we go. So let's just double check to see what our fields are like. Looks like they are. We're waiting for field 18. I thought field 18 was going to be ready earlier, but I can't remember. I'm pretty sure we harvested something off field 18, and then I put oats into it, but I can't remember exactly what it was. So. Anyways, I'll be back when we're ready to do something in maybe early fall. We'll see what happens here. Alright, so I progressed time to the first day of autumn here, and it turns out that our soybeans are on field 33 already now, and there's actually a couple other fields that are ready to go too. So 33 is ready to go, 10's ready to go, it looks like, although it's misleading here because it says it's still growing when you take that off, and 8's ready to go, and 11's ready to go. So I believe, let's just see what we got here. We have Soybeans on 33. 10, we have, what is it? It's not potatoes. It looks like potatoes though. Corn on 10, corn on 11, and 8 looks like, what did I put, canola? No. Did I put beans on that too? So apparently I put beans on 33 and 8, and corn on 10 and 11. And then that's oats, so. Alright. So I'm just grabbing the truck here, and grabbing the trailers for the truck. Because I need to get that rolling. I got the combine over there already. Hasn't done anything yet. Alright, let's grab the trailers here. There we go. Just gonna do a bit of a U-turn here around here, because we'd be going totally the wrong direction if I went that way. So yeah, apparently those oats aren't still not ready yet, so maybe a couple more days there and they'll be actually ready. But for now, looks like we have the soybeans to harvest and a couple other things to harvest, so it's not the end of the world here. In my mind, we'd be harvesting oats, but that's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this on. This guy right here. And that would be that. He's going to do his thing now. Alright, let's harvest it. Let's harvest some oats here. Or oats, some soybeans. So, I'm going to get these done, and I think next episode what we'll end up doing is a little bit of forage harvesting. The reason I say that is because, if you recall, I said that we would like to get the VGA fired up. Oh, I'm totally missing some beans here. Get the VGA fired up, and once we get some silage over there and actually chaffed and actually in the bunkers themselves, fermenting, then it won't be so bad to actually try and get the VGA fired up. But before that, it'll be a little weird, because if I try to do it now, for example, I could fire it up, but then I wouldn't be able to do anything with it. It would just sit there and waste away, so to speak. So that is why I haven't done it quite yet. What we'll have to do that next episode is get the do some forage harvesting. Probably get the FR850, New Holland FR850, and then go from there basically. It isn't definitely a nice. It's probably my favorite forage harvester that they put into the game a while back. So it's pretty good. Missing something again. This is what happens when you try to do it in cab, I suppose. And then I can drive in cab relatively easily. It's just a question of like, if I look around, for example, and try to focus on other things other than just combining, then that's when it'll run into problems, because you'll be like, okay, what's that? What's that? What's that? And then you just end up running into problems. It's like, have you ever seen what's that movie called? Night of the Roxbury. When they walk into the bar and they're all like, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? That's what I feel like sometimes. I'm like, oh, I need to do that. I need to do that. So. Alright. Let's get the first headland done here. I don't know. Let's go ahead and request the driver here, because that'll get him out of the way, hopefully. Oh no. Or get him into the way of the truck, apparently. So, go figure. Alright, continuing on with the headland here. Just had to fix those two tractors, or the truck and the tractor. Apparently they couldn't play nice together, so they needed to figure themselves out. Or I needed to help them figure themselves out, so. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, I bet you. Does this need maintenance? Oh, it totally needs maintenance. That's hilarious. I'm like, what happened there? Alright. Let's grab the truck. Let's grab this guy here. Did not realize that needed maintenance. Now I need to find the toolbox. I think the toolbox is over here. Interesting little fact, this little toolbox does not work in multiplayer. I think I left it over here. Yeah, there it is. Alright. I was like, what's going on here? I'm like, why did this shit just shut off? Alright, let's grab the toolbox from over here. And toss it in the back of the truck here. There we go. This is going to be pricey maintenance, I'm pretty sure. Plant control? Yeah, there it is. Alright, let's take it over to the combine. That's hilarious. Didn't even notice that. It's like, oh no, it's going about my way, and then it's like, okay, apparently it needs to be fixed there. There's that cornfield that I talked about. That's finished as well. And the other cornfield, that's the one we're going to use for feed, field 10 there. And field 11 is the one we're going to use for field 11 or 7 is the one we're going to use for the VGA. Yeah, so 11 and 7 are going to be strictly for the VGA there. Alright, and the combine was up over here. I love how fast this truck goes. Alright, here we go. Let's come over here and just do a little bit of maintenance on the truck. Let's turn the combine off. Do a little bit of maintenance here real quick. This is something you're supposed to do before you start the combine up. Alright. There we go. Let's do a little bit of maintenance. Only 4,000? That's not too bad. Yes, I'd like to do the maintenance on the combine. Thank you. Does this tractor need some maintenance too while I'm over here? Close, it will, soon. Not quite yet, but it will soon. Alright, there we go. And there we go. Alright, just moving the truck out of the way here. And we may need to do some more maintenance on the case diagram a bit there. So we're just going to leave it there for the time being. Otherwise, let's go ahead and continue with the harvest here. That was pretty funny. I didn't realize it was going to do that. Didn't even cross my mind, to be honest with you, actually. I was like, oh, it'll be fine. But I guess it's been that long since I had done the maintenance on it, so I forget how many engine hours it is. Yeah, it's set up to do. So I think it's something like in the neck of the woods of like 30 engine hours or something like that before you do maintenance, or once every season. I think is how it's supposed to be. So at least that's to the best of my knowledge. At least that's how it's supposed to be. So that Steiger's off doing something over in the side there now. I think, yeah. He's just chilling out there. We can probably finish the whole headland first before we need him to come around. I think. We're at 45% now, so that's pretty good yield so far, actually. 45% and 50%. Yeah, half on the field. I guess that makes sense. So by the time we get all the way around, we'll be at least we'll get at least one full load's worth. So it should be a pretty decent yield actually in the end. Should be, being the keywords here, of course. We shall see what the situation is in the end, I suppose. So we're just down by the truck almost, and it looks like we're at 88%, so maybe we won't make a full pass around. A full headland. It's going to be awfully close, that's for sure, so we'll have to see what happens. But 90% already? Yeah. I have the Steiger on cue, but I don't want to have it drive all over the crop, so I'm trying to hold it off, but we may have to have it come and pick up or unload this combine before it gets too full, so we'll have to see. I think we started in that corner down there, so we're not too far away, but we're not going to quite get a full pass because that combine is needs needs unloading. Don't know why I said unfilling there, but 98. I don't know if that Steiger's even going to catch up to us in time. Alright, well, that's fine. We're right by the truck, so we might as well just unload ourselves at this rate. Now you can actually have Courseplay unload itself, like have a combine unload into the truck itself manually using Courseplay and a hired worker, if you so desire at least. There we go. Let's get that started there. It's perfect. Yeah, so we actually have quite a few fields that are ready to go now. So what I'll probably do is I will seed oilseed radish probably directly into this because it's early autumn now and I can't really do much. I can't really plant anything at this stage. This is not going to be to my benefit to actually try and plant something in there. Unless I want to do something like tillage radish, something like that. Not tillage radish, like winter wheat or something like that. There we go. Let's get back on track here. There we go. Perfect. And what I'll do is once we get around the corner, I'll switch the sides. I'll do like a headland in the other direction. I guess we don't need to do a lot of headlands here. In reality, we've got lots of space to maneuver. At least on this side we do. On the other side, well, we probably could use a little bit of extra space probably, but for the most part, it's not a problem. Not a problem. Just going up straight up the middle here, gonna split this field in half. Give the space for the overloader a chance to, or give a space for the overloader to go up and down the field so it doesn't have to go drive all over the crop there. In reality, you would do something like this too. On really big fields, you end up splitting it down the middle like this sometimes, just so you have enough space for, you know, transporting and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm not sure if this feels really big enough for this, but this is the way I end up doing it when I do it manually. I'll do like one headland and go up and down the field, and then sometimes I'll take an extra cut at the top there, at the northwest end, I guess, the west end of the field. I'll take an extra, like, just headland just on that side, and then that'll open it up enough just so we can actually have enough space for everything, basically. I did my first pass down the middle there, open it up for the overloader there to come by and unload this combine. Hopefully it makes it there in time. I have it heading in this direction already. Now, theoretically, with the way Courseplay is set up right now, it should come up straight up the middle just like that. Sweet. I didn't set that up. That's just the way Courseplay detects where the crop is. So if you give it a space to kind of move around, then it'll actually try to stay on the on this type of ground now. So it's kind of neat. But it all depends on like where it is. It'll still go on the crop in some situations. Like if I were like, you know, on the other side over here and it was on the opposite side, it might just go straight through the middle of the field. Sometimes it actually goes around too, though. Alright, let's see what happens here. It's making a turn. So the key here is as long as I keep moving, that tractor's going to be alright. But if I stop, sometimes it has a problem aligning itself with the combine. So, and if you're wondering what version of Courseplay I have 5.01.00185 is the current version I have. I may not be the most up-to-date version anymore, but when I got it, it was the most up-to-date, so that was a while ago now. But it's neat how it actually does this, in my mind. And do I have this set up? Oh yeah, there we go. You can watch it from, this is done with drive control, by the way. If you're wondering, at least. Actually, in real life, a lot of people do put cameras there just for that exact reason, so they can see whether they're unloading in the right spot. Actually, what will probably happen sometimes is you'll have a camera on the combine, and then the guy who's doing the overloading, or the chasing in the chaser bin, whatever you want to call it, he'll have access to the camera, so he'll be able to see where it is in relation to the trailer itself. So, one of the other options you may or may not see at some point. So it's kind of a neat little feature. One of the little I don't know, tidbits or extras I guess they added. Looks like we have 113 cows now, so I guess we got 13 cows this year because we started the season, or summer I should say, started the summer with 100 cows. So we got 13 cows in 9 days. It's not terrible, I guess. Could be a lot worse. Alright, just making some good progress on this field here. Well, it's more than halfway done, I would say now. At least that's what I think, more than halfway done. And how much is in the truck there? We got 32% in the truck. So we got 14,000 liters in the truck. I think got 25,000 liters in the Steiger right now, in the chaser bin for the time being. So things are moving along pretty good. So we'll probably finish this field up pretty soon. So, anyways, what I'm gonna do is gonna finish up off camera. Something you haven't seen before. So if you like what you saw, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. My name's Iain Robson, and I'll catch you guys later.